This is The Top, where I interview entrepreneurs who are number one or number two in their industry in terms of revenue or customer base. You'll learn how much revenue they're making, what their marketing funnel looks like, and how many customers they have.
I'm now at $20,000 per talk.
5 and 6 million.
He is hell-bent on global domination. We just broke our 100,000 unit sold mark.
And I'm your host, Nathan Latka.
Okay, Top Tribe, this week's winner of the $100 is Rhett Gillens. He is a restaurant industry. He's in the restaurant industry and he feels stuck. He wants to start his own software business. So congratulations, Rhett, for your guys' chance to win $100 every Monday morning. Simply subscribe to the podcast on iTunes now in order to enter, and then text the word Nathan to 33444 to prove that you subscribed. Guys, if you want an easy tool to use to book your meetings back to back, to batch your calls, to make sure people actually show up when they schedule, you want to use Acuity Scheduling. It's what I use for all my podcast interviews at nathanlatka.com/schedule. I'll tell you more about how I use it later on in the episode. Nathan Latka here. This is episode 509. Coming up tomorrow morning, you're going to learn from Joseph West. Joseph founded HubDoc, and they just hit $132,000 in monthly recurring revenue. They've raised $2 million, and they're helping 1,200 customers manage accountants and manage their documents. Top Tribe, good morning. Nathan Latka here. Our guest today is Ian Cullen. He is a demand generation expert and currently the co-founder of Leadiro, an account-centric data platform designed to enable account-based marketing and sales development efforts at named accounts. Previously, he was a co-founder at Internal Result, which was acquired by Madison Logic in May 2016, a leader in accounts-based management. He started his first business, Target 250, in 2001 and built that company to a team of 130 staff and established the company as a leading B2B technology-based lead generation company. He sold that company in 2010. Ian, quite a story. Are you ready to take us to the top?
Absolutely, Nathan. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. Okay, let's go back first to Target 250. You launched it in 2001, sold it in 2010. What did you sell it for?
Oh, not enough.
Good answer. How was it? How was that company valued? Was that a SaaS business? What was the valuation like?
Oh no, we received investment from a venture capitalist firm called DN Capital.
How much?
And they put $5 million in. So after about 6 months, myself and the other founder, we sold our shareholder to the venture capitalist.
Was it a good return or was it a soft landing?
Soft landing.
Yeah. I wish people would chat about this stuff more.
First business, really. So it's a great learning curve.
Yeah. So was it like hey, we just want our customers to find a good home and some of our employees to get jobs. Let's just sell this. Is that kind of thinking?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. You go from Target 250. What happens after 2010?
So I did a 1-year non-compete, and then set up a very similar business, which was called Internal Results, and then took it from there to build it to a team of about 60 people. And sold that in May this year to a firm called Madison Logic.
Did you raise capital or no?
No.
Okay, got it. So that was like, you're like, I don't want to raise capital again. I don't want any liquidation preferences. I want all the money when I sell it.
That's it.
Did you have a co-founder?
Yes, the same guy, Chris Wife.
And now is he your co-founder today at Leadiro?
Yes.
Oh, very cool. Okay, so tell us what Leadiro does and how you make money.
So it's a fairly new startup. We're just over 4 months old. We're a B2B data as a service platform, which is mainly focused around account-based marketing. So you can currently search around 30 million B2B execs in the platform and download that specific audience.
Okay, give us an example of like the last customer that paid you.
Typically our customers are either software vendors, large software vendors, or publishers. So they would sign up to a plan.
Name one.
So, a lot of them are on our website. So someone like Selling Simplified Group.
Okay.
So they've got access to a certain volume of contacts.
And what do they do with that? Why do they pay you?
They'll download that audience to run typically CPL programs, which is they're doing outbound. Sending out white papers on behalf of technology companies, looking for those individuals to click their downloads. and then they'll pass that back to the software vendor as a lead.
What are the laws around that? So like if you get somebody's email, especially in mass, for a company like Leadiro, can a company like Selling Simplified actually email 100 people kind of cold, or are there rules around kind of email marketing there?
Sure. I mean, that's up to them, and that's, with the data processing.
What are the rules? I don't know what they are. What are those rules? Do you know?
They're different in each country, but as long as it's not, as long as it's relevant, you can send, and it's specific. So you've got to send that content to an individual that, for example, works in IT security. You can't send them something that's totally irrelevant.
I see. Interesting. Okay. And how do you make money? How does Selling Simplified pay you? Is it cost per lead or SaaS or what?
It's SaaS, so they pay us most customers pay us on a monthly or quarterly basis.
Okay.
And so the annual plans people sign up to, companies sign up to, and it's they get access to a certain volume of records per month.
I see. Okay. And what does the average customer pay you per month?
So average, our prices range from between $20,000 upwards, but some are paying more.
Per
I would
month
say
or
probably
per quarter or per year?
Yeah. Per month.
Okay, 20 grand.
So the annual patterns range between 20 and 40,000 per year.
Okay.
But average.
Ian, we lost you. If you're still there, we can't hear you.
$6,000 to $10,000.
Okay, got it. So they're paying you 6 to 10 grand per month. You dropped out there. Say that again.
Yeah, 6 to 10,000 per month, depending on their volume.
Okay. But wait, okay. Wait, didn't you just say annual plans were like 20 grand?
They start at 20, but they can go much bigger than 40.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you think your average is somewhere between 6,000 and 10 grand per month?
Yeah. Okay. So our prices are on our website, but sometimes publishers want access to bigger volumes of data.
And what year or month did you launch this in?
In July this year.
Okay, so July 2016. And how many customers are you serving now?
Just under 20.
Okay, 20. And walk us through, how are you finding those folks?
So typically, we're not doing really any marketing. We're doing more outbound, reaching to them. So typically, calling them.
What's that sound like? Is it a call? Is it an email? And if so, what's the email or call sound like?
So they're typically people that we know within the industry, or because our background is working in software sales. And lead generation, so they may have been people that we worked with in the past that have moved to a certain company.
Okay, so let's say I'm the guy at Sony that you're selling to. What is his role at Sony? Like CMO or what?
Yeah, marketing. They could be campaign managers. They're looking at audience development for a specific product, or they're launching a specific product that they want to reach out to a certain audience.
And role play with me. You're calling me right now. I just picked up. I'm the guy at Sony. What's that call sound like?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
Come on.
It's really just if we're looking to, we'd ask them questions if they're looking to expand their data reach to, do they want to, it would be more intelligent if they would look and see this product has launched the market. So we'd ask them how they're getting that product to market. Do they need help in reaching out to a bigger audience other than their own first-party data set?
There are a lot of companies kind of in this space. What are you doing? Why are people buying your data versus others?
Yeah, you're right. There's lots of companies in this space, but I suppose our platform is proprietary. It's very easy to use.
What's proprietary about the platform?
So it was really driven out from our experience in lead generation that you can the buzzword these days is account-based marketing, account-based everything. You can upload a list of domains within 10 seconds, pull out a specific audience in those accounts.
You can upload the email addresses?
Yeah, so you may have 200 companies that you want to target. You load that into our platform, and within seconds, you get everyone who works in that company. You can then filter down by job title, by job level, by job function. You can put exclusions in terms of, I don't want to target these specific email addresses within those accounts. So you're only going to get net new contacts.
What? Tell me about what you just described. Which piece of that is proprietary, do you feel like?
Well, I mean,
Ian, I'll tell you my thought on this space is my thought on this space. This is not like a Warren Buffett, like where he says he wants moats around company. I've talked to so many people in the space. It all sounds like the same damn thing to me. And the people that are going to win are going to be the ones that are better marketers.
Yeah. There's some additional features that we're going to be included in the next couple of months where we'll be looking at, you can search on specific products as part of your filter. And you can say, I want to target these companies that have these software products and these, so with these vendors and these specific products.
This is kind of like Siftery. Do you know those guys?
Never heard of them, no.
Oh, you have to check them out. They might help inform some ideas you have around that. That's exactly what they do. But they don't do all your lead stuff. So that would
do they provide you the data as well?
No, that's what I just told you. They don't do any of the lead stuff. They just tell you, hey, we'll type in a company like Magento and we'll spit out all the other companies that are using Magento.
Okay.
Right? So if you're a Magento competitor, that's valuable information. They don't do the lead stuff though, like you do.
Okay. So we're doing both, yeah.
That's great. No, it's great. So you launched this, you said, about 4 months ago. What did you do in last month, monthly recurring revenue?
Ooh, just over 50,000.
Okay, 50,000. And I assume some of those were probably longer contracts. You're just dividing if it's annual by 12.
Yes.
Perfect. Great. And self-funded or have you raised capital?
Self-funded.
Okay. Well, you think you'll raise?
I don't think so, no.
Yep. You've been through the fire, right?
You never know. You never know.
You've been through that fire.
Yeah.
It's what's the team size currently?
So 6 people, but 3 are full-time, and the other 3 are part-time.
The developers building this, is that you? Are you the tech co-founder, or have you hired people?
We've hired people.
Are they full-time, or are these like freelancers?
Yeah, they're full-time.
Okay, got it. How'd you find them? Are they remote, or are they in your town?
They're not. They're in New Zealand, and that was through one of the other co-founders knew them from working in investment banking.
Oh, interesting. Very cool. Are you guys you're obviously all not in New Zealand, are you?
No. We're 3 in the UK, 3 in the UK, 1 in Ireland, and 2 in New Zealand.
Got it. Very cool. What is the, so, I mean, you only have, I say only, but it's because you're selling to enterprise, but you have 20 customers. Do you have some good kind of metrics yet on kind of lifetime value or what you're willing to spend to acquire a new customer?
So, their annual plans, we'd look at probably, costs of around 20% to get that customer.
Got it. On the annual plan.
Yeah.
And what is the, I guess you already said kind of annual plans will range between maybe 60 and kind of $100,000, right?
So now I'll be looking, the annual plans start around $20,000.
Yeah, but you told me earlier that your average Arpu per month was between $6,000 and $10,000. So I'm multiplying those by 12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is that accurate or no?
Some deals are smaller. So if clients don't want, access to 500,000 records, we'll do a slightly smaller deal.
Okay, I guess actually I'm just doing the math. $50,000 in MRR divided by 20 customers means they're paying on average $2,500 a month.
Okay, yeah. As I say, we're only 4 months old.
Yeah, it's just just an easy weighted average to make it easier to chat about.
Yeah.
So $2,500 in Arpu. Has anyone canceled or asked for a refund?
We've had a couple of early cancellations. Yeah.
Why? Why do they say they leave?
I think it's just early stage, finding our feet. It's a bit of a learning phase for us.
Do they? Every company I've talked to that's kind of in your space, Ian, they struggle with one big thing. And that is people come in for a day, abuse the hell out of the system, download everything they need, then leave. How do you prevent that?
I think that you just got to. We kind of expected that with a few people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Like a lot, I always question a lot of these companies. I'm like, are they actually SaaS companies, right? Or would they do better as just a one-time fee to come in and download all the data and leave?
Exactly.
Are you guys still experimenting with that, or?
I think that's you can always spot those ones if they want the option to break after maybe 1 or 2 months, then that's what they're looking to do. Yeah,
that makes sense. Last question here before we jump into the wrap up. What kind of companies in the space do you respect? There's obviously, this is a very crowded space. Who do you think is doing it really well besides you guys?
That's a good question. So I would say obviously the biggies are Dun & Bradstreet.
Which is a customer of yours, right?
Yeah, and Salesforce.com or Data.com, they've been around for a while. ZoomInfo.
Yeah. There's like big, ugly guys.
Yeah, exactly. They're big. But there's new companies coming out like B2B Signals. I've seen a report here recently by Engager that we're in the data vendor space, and there's companies like Email Hunter, which I wouldn't necessarily do the same as what we do.
I think they're a great team of marketers over there, but the data quality is not great.
Or Datanize, they're not what we do. I mean, Discoverall or Ranking, they're similar companies.
Ranking?
Yeah, Inside View.
Got it. Very cool. Well, hey, as you build this business, where is the best place for people to watch and connect with you online?
On LinkedIn. I'm not a big Twitter user, but I'm on Twitter. But LinkedIn probably.
Guys, I get asked all the time, Nathan, you host all these interviews, hundreds of them per month. How do you do them efficiently? And guys, the answer is simple. People always agree to my calendar, back-to-back meetings. I batch my interviews to stay very efficient. And the way that I do it is I use a tool called Acuity Scheduling at nathanlatka.com/schedule. And the reason I use them is very simple. They keep my no-show rate very low because they send out reminders about when the interview or the meeting is coming up. And also, they make it very easy to schedule time, right? I don't have to go back and forth via email 10,000 times with people I'm trying to meet with. Okay, at nathanlatka.com/schedule. It helps me so much. And by the way, look, I have so many meetings. I'm the best at meetings. Okay, I do them back to back, very, very efficient. You guys know me. Many people say I'm the most efficient they've ever seen. Okay, so I use the tool. It's so efficient. And by the way, I got Gavin. I said, Gavin, he's the CEO. I said, I want a great deal for my people. He said, Nathan, well, most people get a 14-day trial. Isn't that great? I said, no. He's given us a 45-day free trial at nathanlatka.com/schedule. That's not going to stay up forever, so go get it now. nathanlatka.com/schedule. All right, Top Tribe, we'll link to that in the show notes at nathanlatka.com/the top 511. Again, /the top 511. All right, Ian, it's time for the famous 5. These are quick questions and quick answers. You ready?
Yep.
Number 1, what is your favorite business book?
Magic of Thinking Big.
Number 2, is there a CEO that you're following or studying?
No, not at the moment.
Number 3, is there a favorite online tool you have, like TopTal?
I use Slack. And yeah.
Go ahead.
Another tool called SimilarWeb.
What do you use SimilarWeb for?
Just searching our page hits for us and how we compare against competitors.
Yes or no? Do you get 8 hours of sleep every night?
Usually, yeah.
And what's your situation? You married, single, you have kids?
Married, 2 boys.
Oh, nice. And how old are you?
I'm 40.
Okay, so last question. Take us back 20 years. What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
Work hard. That you got to work hard, and nothing happens overnight. And if you really focus on something, then you can achieve anything.
Top Tribe, there you have it. Work hard, stay persistent. From Ian, he has 2 successful exits, now building Leadiro. He's about 4 months in, with 20 customers paying about $50,000 in monthly recurring revenue. He's got a team of 6 between UK, Ireland, and New Zealand as they jump into this data and business intelligence space. Ian, thank you for taking us to the top.
Thank you, Nathan.
If you enjoyed Ian today, go back and listen to Yosef yesterday. Yosef runs HubDoc, which just hit $132,000 in monthly recurring revenue. They raised $2 million, and they have 1,200 customers. They help accountants manage their documents. Okay, Top Tribe, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. And don't forget, before you listen to any other episodes, subscribe on iTunes right now for your chance to win $100 every Monday.